You good, bro?
Handsome little motherfucker over there.
Handsome.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I love it.
If I was into dark skinned dudes, hello, it'll be me.
Yeah.
I would choose me every time.
That's how I feel like if I was into fat guys, I would definitely choose mine.
I can
would-
see.
I would squeeze my boobies.
I can see you and you in a loving relationship.
I am, dog. I am in a loving relationship with
You
myself. You got to.
Don't feel bad. You gotta love yourself
You do.
before you can love others.
That's right, bro.
Or no, my bad. I said that wrong. You gotta be able to love yourself before you can let others know how to love you
There
as
you go.
well.
I like that.
Because if you don't know how to love yourself and what you need to be happy, how you gonna communicate that to somebody else? If you still trying to figure your
Yeah.
shit out. Wait, have we started yet?
We just keep it rolling,
Oh,
dog.
because, but yeah,
Spit your knowledge.
if you haven't learned what makes you happy yet, there's no way you can communicate that to somebody else. Therefore, you will not be able to have a long, understanding relationship,
Yeah.
a long-lasting, understanding relationship. Because again, like I said, if when you in the stage of trying to figure your shit out, and they trying to figure out their shit, y'all just gonna have a whole bunch of shit all the time. Y'all gonna be mad at a motherfucker. You're gonna be wondering why this person mad at you because you was trying to drop hints
Yeah.
instead of fucking just actually communicating with this person what you need
Yeah.
and what's happening. Nah, they ain't picking up on them hints. They like, fuck them hints. So you just gotta come out and say it. And
Say
it doesn't matter. Well, it actually does matter if it's
Nah,
a
look,
Capricorn.
you're right, brother. You go to astrology already?
Nah, see, I'm not really in astrology until I met this beautiful young lady right here, and then she kind of got me into it.
All
and,
right.
And now I have to be careful of when I hurt this Capricorn feelings.
Yeah.
But I'm just being real.
Listen, I understand. I have a Virgo.
Okay, we're going to have to change the subject. She gave me that Jada Pinkett look.
Nah, bro, you're right. I really do. I feel that you got to learn how to love yourself, bro. And I'm actually
That's it.
redoing that now. You know what I'm saying? I've been going back to the basics.
You got to do it.
Because like I let myself go a little bit, so I've been working out and working on my like putting me first before anything else. Lately,
You got to do that, bro.
Yeah, it's fighting the demons off. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The things that fucking haunt you if you just sit around and dwell in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't just sit around and
You
dwell
got
in it.
you got to keep moving.
You gotta keep moving, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I don't do stuff. See, I love you because we both cut grass. You know what I'm saying? And like seriously, you know what I mean? But that was the thing. I was always getting up early and on the move and on the go, and I was doing physical work all the time. And when comedy kind of took over, that stopped. You know what I'm saying? And I abandoned my health to become funny.
Whoa.
And there was a depression that set in for a little while. So I recently took more control of that. You
Okay.
know what I mean?
Well, that's good. You got to take care of yourself.
Yeah. And that's what we're doing. We're taking care of ourselves today in Pickles House, baby. Welcome,
right.
everybody.
Welcome.
I
welcome.
am excited for this one today. I love this dude to death, man. He's when I came into the
Love you,
comedy
babe.
scene, he was already hustling and grinding in the comedy scene. He's full of energy. He's one of the people you could throw up there first in a show and get that
Full of
bitch
energy
popping.
after 8 o'clock p.m.
After 8 o'clock. I want to introduce y'all to New Orleans' very own Snoop Dogg of comedy, B-Dub.
That's me, baby. Snoop Dogg of comedy, because I don't do shit without smoking first. Pickle was like, you want to smoke? I'm already smoked out.
Yeah.
You late to the party. You got to catch up.
No, I ain't late, bro. I hit the bong a couple times before I walked out the door.
All right,
You
I
know,
feel that.
I got to get white boy
feel that.
wasted before I walk out.
Okay,
A little
but you
bit.
was able to drive over the West Bank, so you
Yeah.
ain't white boy wasted.
Nah, I
Because
don't
white
do-
boy wasted would have drove off that bridge. How about some woo?
I gotta go over 3 bridges to get here, dude. You know, so I'm not getting white boy wasted, but I do take a puff before I come over
I
here
feel you.
to get my mind together,
feel
man. What's up, my brother?
Man, I'm just coming down off getting shaken by Chalmette police, man. I seen like
What?
3-4 police officers on the way over here.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, why are you following me? I'm like doing 5 miles under the speed limit. This is not the time.
Yeah.
Baby, put the blunt out, baby. Put the blunt out, 'cause I don't want to get stopped. And they
We in the
smell me and
Tesla,
shit.
baby.
Right.
We looking bougie. We gonna.
And then I just got my new teeth. They seen them shit shine through the
Yeah.
through the tent, goddamn it. Man, I'm gonna tell you something. This was an ordeal for me, getting my teeth. That's how I know sweet tooth, dog, does not exist.
Yeah.
Because before I got these new teeth, I had a shitload of cravings for sweet tooth, for sweetness. And then you know how when you have too much sweet in your mouth and your teeth raggedy and shit,
Yeah.
they start hurting your teeth.
Fuck yeah. That sugar. Eat
Nah,
your
I
sugar.
ain't got no fucking teeth, dog. And I still have the same fucking cravings.
Yeah. Hey,
So
bro.
the sweet tooth
You,
shit.
you talking to
a
a guy
myth.
with a belly, dog. You
It's a
saw that bitch
myth.
jiggle when I patted?
Hey, bro, I thought you was gonna be. Hey, you could at least pick up. You keep going like that, you could pick up some Christmas gigs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Santa.
definitely. Put on the
Got
Santa
that.
gig. Oh my God. I got a kid now, bro. That's the only Santa I'll be
Well, that's
for my
good,
kid.
man.
And
That's good.
My and plus my girls' kids. You know what I'm saying? I'll be saying
what's
that
up.
to them.
Okay. Hey, that's the best. Save some money. That's how you ball daily under budget. You know
No,
that's
you
what
don't
B-Dub
save
mean,
any
right?
money. Yeah,
Well,
I
if
know.
you your own Santa.
I ain't saving no money, dog. No.
Wow.
Nah.
Yeah, kids are expensive, bro.
I save a little bit, bro, but I mean, kids are expensive, and plus a baby is expensive. Y'all don't have a baby yet.
Oh, we don't want no babies.
Yeah.
we have kids
Oh, do
from
y'all?
previous relationships,
Okay.
and we good.
How many kids you got?
Well, all together,
Yeah.
I think like 4.
Okay, y'all both got 2, or who's you bring 2 to the
Huh?
you bring 2 to the game, and she's bringing 2.
No, I have.
It's all you. Is it all you?
It's not all me, but I have 1, and she has 3.
Okay.
And that's our family.
Look,
What I don't
yeah.
like, can I break down what I don't like about?
Do what you do. Do what you do. You know.
All right, so listen.
Nobody's over there right now. No.
All right. So my daughter's dating this white kid.
Okay.
And I'm not mad with white people. I'm just familiar with y'all ancestors. You know what I'm saying? And like, I just don't like. Now I'm dating. Some things just make sense now. Like her asparagus don't taste like shit when she cook asparagus. I'm
Okay.
like, yo, she just trying to prepare dinner for her. But he don't live here. Put some seasoning on that shit is how I feel.
Okay.
The other day she asked her mom, Mom, could you not put seasoning on your chicken?
What? Wait, huh?
I was like, she gonna have to move, babe. For real. 'Cause
Don't put seasoning on the chicken.
Yeah,
For what?
'cause I don't know. Cause I don't know. Maybe she expecting to invite him over or something. I don't
Nah,
know.
man, you got to put some seasoning on that chicken. You cook your chicken the way you cook your chicken, girl. I'm
And
telling you, cause damn that, bro.
See, I don't know how. Listen, all I know is my experience when I was dating on the other side. It's been my experience that white parents allow their kids to have company with the door closed.
Ugh.
Yeah. So I letting his mama know right now. If she come back pregnant, that's y'all baby. That's y'all baby. You let that shit happen on your watch. That's your baby. Okay? That's right.
No, that's their baby. That's their. Let me tell you, it's their baby. Look, it's a beautiful thing, bro. I love that y'all have a mixed family. Y'all bring y'all family together. Me and my girl, we have 1 child together, but she has 2 children previous, and I love them all. You know what I'm saying? You gotta love the kids. Bro.
Yeah, you do. And here's another thing. This is what I do. Well, here's what I think is weird about some guys when they get with, someone that has kids. They be like, yeah, there go my step kid. Like, why the fuck you stepping on these kids like that?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You stepping on their feelings. You stepping on their heart. You know what I mean? Like, why would you do that? Like, you're with their mom. That's family.
Yeah.
Like, what about your past?
Right.
Won't allow you to include your current girl and her fucking kids. Like, can we curse on here? I don't
Yeah,
know.
you good. Be you, brother.
I ain't asked before and shit. You know
No,
what
you
I'm saying?
good.
But yeah, I don't know. It's just weird to me, man. Love is love, and if you saying stepkids, it's like you have like some unwritten hate for these motherfucking kids
Right.
because they came
Right.
from other sperm or some shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like what?
No,
What's going on with you, man?
You gotta love them. You know what I'm saying? I love
Yes,
my.
you do.
She got one.
Unless they psycho.
This this a dude will whoop my ass, bro. He's a toddler, bro, and he whoops my ass. Like he is a big toddler. He's like 3. You know what I'm saying? But he's
Okay.
like 85 pounds, something like that. He's a big guy.
I think he doesn't like you.
No, no. He
safe
just
bet.
likes to play. You know what I'm saying? Like he wants me to pick him up, and like you gotta jump when you want me to pick you up, dog. Cause I'm old now. You know what I'm saying? I'm old.
Not
bro.
to jump.
You gotta jump. Yeah.
The baby got to get a head start.
Yeah.
You got to do your part, son.
That's why I need to start working out again, yeah, because I'm getting broken.
Well, just use him.
Kids break. That's what I use the baby for. You know what I'm saying? But my baby, he's big enough. He doesn't want to be put down either when I'm around him. You know what I mean? He's a happy baby, but he's like wants his attention all the time. You know, he does
Hey,
not
that's what
like
babies
being,
want. I mean,
he
that's
does
what
not
babies
like being
need,
put
attention.
down. Yeah, you know, he's awesome too, bro.
He's got 2 more people to compete with, so yeah.
I don't think he has competition. That's the thing.
No.
No, he runs
But-
it. He knows he runs it.
But kids don't know that.
No, he does.
He does?
It's my kid, dog.
Okay.
He knows it. He knows
All
what's
right,
up.
all right. That's what's up.
He runs it. He
Who
knows
run
it,
this
baby.
shit?
Love you, man. Love you, kids.
Yep. Love you,
What's up, man? So tell me, where are you from?
I'm from Kennebra.
Kennebra? You
Right
look
by the
like one of them
airport.
Kennebra motherfuckers, dog.
Yeah, bro. I had to get away from there, man. Like the police there. Every time, I don't do well with police getting behind me. I don't like that shit.
Yeah, I know.
They be like,
I feel you.
They be lingering too long, like toothaches and shit. Like,
Yeah.
why are you still there?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, last night I was coming from the show, and one popped behind me and he had the blue lights on, but it wasn't like flashing. It was he just had them on. And I had my girl on the phone, and I'm like, all right, babe, don't get off the phone with me yet. The police are right behind me, you know what I'm saying? I don't got nothing on me, you know, but I do have I'm a 2-time felon, so they will pull me over and fuck with me, you know. But you know what I use now? I don't have white privilege anymore because of the felonies. I have comedy privilege. I found that shit out. You ever use comedy privilege, dude?
True story. Okay, so it was my birthday. I had what I thought was a dope ass set. I filmed that shit, right? And I had just got this new truck, but it burns like a shitload of gas. The big silver.
Yeah.
So it burns a shitload of gas. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go home and get my other truck because the girl I was dating at the time, she lived in one of those neighborhoods where the cars are like all up on each other and shit.
Yeah.
When they out
When
in the
they
parking
park.
lot.
I
Yeah.
hate that
So
shit.
I'm going to get my old truck just in case somebody hit my door. You know what I mean? It'd be my old truck. I don't give a fuck. But what I didn't know about my old truck is the lights on the tail on the license plate
Yeah.
were out. Who checks that shit?
Every cop. That's what I always get pulled over for. Every cop.
Well, maybe I should.
Every single
Maybe I
one.
should rephrase that. What car owner, before you jump in your car, go checks that shit?
Yeah.
You know, nobody. So like,
You know how many times I get pulled over for that?
Man,
That's the excuse.
same here.
I didn't even know there was lights over the fucking license plate, bro.
Hey.
I go
Either
look. I don't think there
over the
is.
side, either over or on the side. Something that illuminates the lights. You know what I'm saying? But look, before I turned on the interstate, they turned the lights off, turned the lights on me, but I didn't pull over until I got on the on ramp because I'm like, yo, why the fuck are you pulling me over? Everything is straight.
Yeah.
And plus, it was my birthday. You know what I mean? I was
Yeah.
on the way to get some birthday sex. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And I had a little
Birthday booty.
birthday weed on me at the moment. so I pulled over and I'm like, damn. And my weed be loud.
Yeah.
Like I gotta tell it sometimes. You know what I mean? So he pulled me over. He started asking me questions and stuff. The shit was loud, like I said.
Yeah.
So that was, I guess, probable cause. So he started searching my shit. They handcuffed me, brought me to the back of the truck. I thought I was done. But I started begging and pleading like a little bitch. I'm like, officer, it's my birthday. Please, I don't want to be known as the Cat Williams of the South for getting arrested for stupid shit as a comedian and stuff. You know what I'm saying? He was like, oh, so you a comedian? I'm like, yeah. He was like, tell me a joke. I was like, look, I get my phone and I'll show you what I did earlier. He was like, at this point, he undid one handcuff. So I could tell him some jokes.
Yeah.
I was like, let me show you on my phone. He like, I want to see some shit live. I'm going to just handcuff you back.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I'm a little nervous. Man, fuck that. Go ahead, do your thing. So, man, I stood back there for like 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Telling some jokes.
Yeah.
And then he was like, hold on. But why you got that much weed with you? I was like, man, you can have the weed. It's nothing. I was like, it's my birthday, man. And I was on my way to get some birthday sex. He started singing, birthday sex.
Yeah.
Birthday. I had him this. It was. I had him. I knew and then, look, my heart stopped beating so fast.
Yeah.
He was like, just sit and chill. Sit right here for a second. I don't know. He went to talk to the other dude, said something on the radio. Next thing you know, he was like, all right, drive safe. What?
Nice.
Drive safe?
Yeah.
I swear to God, I don't know. I said some shit about Tiger Woods because Tiger Woods got fucked up at the time. And I said this joke about Lucretia, this chick I met on the other side of the club.
Yeah.
But when
Dog,
Yo.
it's a real thing, bro.
Bruh.
Let me tell you, I love that story, bro. That's a great fucking story. I got one for you. I was doing a show in Biloxi, all right? I did a little headlining gig at an open mic in Biloxi, and I'm coming back. And I'm smoking some skunk, you know what I'm saying? Some stanky. And it wasn't even much. It was the roach, too, so it was extra stanky on the way back, you know what I mean? Like, I smoked it before I hit the road.
Got you.
Then I got on the road, and then you ride in Mississippi.
Secondhand smoke.
Yeah, you ride in Mississippi. Fuck, it's a long fucking stretch. So I said, fuck it, I'm going to light this bitch up. I lit it up, and I just got finished smoking it, and then I see the lights behind me. I'm like, fuck. So let me give you advice. Pull directly over. Pull directly over. When cops fucking run you or pull up behind you, you pull over like you know you're getting pulled over, dog. That's what I do. I pull directly over, bro, and it stinks. I know it fucking stinks, but I ain't got nothing else on me. But I also can't find my fucking insurance, you know?
Damn.
I can't find my insurance. Cop comes up to me. He's like, what's up, sir? And, like, as soon as he comes up, I can see it in his face. He smells it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, fuck. And he's like, what's going on tonight? I was like, oh, I'm just coming back from a gig. I'm a comic. You always throw it up there in their face. As soon as it happens, dog, I'm coming back from a gig. I'm a comic. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you a comic? That's what's up. You like Tom Segura? I love Tom Segura. Fuck yeah. Say yes. You say
no matter what.
Yes. You say yes.
No, I don't know that motherfucker.
I love Tom Segura. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, but let me try to find my stuff. You know, and he goes, does his cop thing. He comes back. So you're a comic, huh? Tell me a joke. And I was like, you like dirty jokes or clean jokes? He said, dirty. I said, I love pussy. You love pussy? And I tell him the joke, bro, and then, like, something comes in on this thing, and he was like, all right, I got to go. He's like, have a good night, sir, and just let me go. I was like, fuck yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, no fucking search in your car. Throw it out first. You know what I'm saying? Anytime, B. Throw it out there. Comedy privileges. When I found it out, I was like, holy shit.
I'll do that next time. But I think I've been so institutionalized by Kenner Police.
I understand.
I freeze.
Another time.
When I see the lights.
I'm going. My baby is about to be born, and I'm going. I said, fuck it. I hop in my car. I'm going to drive to Michigan because that's where he was being born at. Word. So I'm going through Tennessee, and I go stop and get some gas, and I will stop at the gas stations and smoke. So I'm not smoking on the road like what just fucking happened because of what I just explained to you. So I get back on the road, and I fucked up and made an illegal U-turn. And as I'm doing it, I see the cop. I'm like, fuck. I'm about to get pulled over. So I just pull over, and I had this fucking, like, a joint in like a gram. You know what I'm saying? And he pulls up. He's like, "What's going on? You made it illegal. You turn or whatever." He's like, "What you doing?" I'm like, "I'm a comic." Throw it out there, up top. You know, and make friends because cops love comics. They do. They do, bro.
We gonna see.
You know, I'm telling you, they fucking love.
We gonna see if that shit worked for me.
Yeah. It just did apparently, bro.
No,
Yeah.
just throwing it out there at first. Like, I'm a comic. Like, yeah, okay, we gonna see. Yeah, if I'd have known that shit, but go ahead. I'd use that shit. Like,
So I fucking, I'm talking to him. He's like, "Well, look, this is what's gonna happen. You got anything on you?" I said, "I got a joint, a piece of a joint." And he said, "Well, this is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna call another police officer, and we're gonna search your car, and we're gonna see if you got anything else in the vehicle. See if you're lying." I said, "Sir, I have about a gram of weed in my center console. I'm sorry I didn't tell you. I just remembered. I just remembered. I just remembered." And he was like, "All right, I'm still gonna," I told him I was gonna see my baby being born and stuff, so he was being lenient with that as well. And when I get pulled over, they always go, "So what's your history?" Because they see my history. You know what I'm saying? They run my shit. They look at, so I got to tell them my history and stuff like that. And the other cop comes up, so he starts searching. I'm instantly working the other cop. I'm a comic, you know what I mean? I start telling them the pickle story. Shit like that. I'm back there, you know what I'm saying? Doing my thing.
right.
You know what I mean?
You ain't got no worries?
No worries at all,
feel you.
bro. He comes back to me. He had a pipe in his hand. I was like, "I don't smoke out of it. There's just tobacco out there, pipe," which it really was just tobacco out there. I used to grow my own tobacco and smoke it at a corncob pipe, and it's in my car, but it wasn't herbs. So he just went on my word, like, "Okay," and put it back in my car. And I was like, "Holy shit, that was honest." I can't believe it. Then he took the gram, and he was like, "All right, what's going to happen is you're just going to go throw that weed over there in the grass and step on it, and I'm going to let you go." And I was like, "Well, thank you, God." You know what I'm saying? Like, comedy privilege, dog. I'm telling you, this shit's a real thing. Well, that might have been baby being born privilege, too.
Yeah,
A mixture of both. But
it worked for you. It worked for
Yeah.
you. That was good. That was dope, though.
Yeah.
I'm glad you was able to get out of that, bro. Like, for real.
Me too, bro.
Hate
'Cause
getting pulled
it's a
over by
blessing.
people.
You know what I'm saying? To not go to jail like I used to. I don't ever want to go back.
Facts. Facts.
Hold on. So,
Damn right.
so tell me a little more about yourself. You from Canada? Do you come from a single parent household, or you got
You know
mom
what?
and
Some
dad?
people were like, damn, my dad wasn't there, or my mom wasn't there. Shit, both my parents was there, and I'm fucked up.
Me too.
So there's no plus or minus there. Yeah, I have both the parents in my home. I come, I guess you could say, from a large family. I think my mom had 5 kids when she met my dad, and my dad had like 6, 7 kids when they got married.
Damn,
Well, they wasn't
that's
all
a family
his.
right there.
They wasn't all my daddy kids. His mom was a hoe. His first wife was a hoe. Yep. Ludacris wrote songs about that bitch. Yeah, so.
Chris wrote songs about her.
But I don't give a fuck. But yeah, yeah, a lot of my family, a lot of my brothers and sisters, they don't fuck with me. I guess because at the time they was like, "Oh, you spoiled. They give you everything." Cause man, my parents was a piece of work, bro. Like, for real. One point in school, I wasn't doing that well, cause I was a nut. That's what I should have had a class for me to expel in being silly.
At what point did that start? Elementary, middle?
About middle. Family stuff. You know what? Elementary, family stopped fucking with me, cause it's like this. Older kids seeing younger kids getting away with shit that you didn't get away with.
Yeah.
Feeling some type of way, and then you realize at a certain point, as an adult, these some hypocritical ass motherfuckers. I ain't fucking with them. You know what I mean? If I have a choice, because when you're a kid, you don't have a choice
Right.
who you deal with as parents,
Right.
because they're your freaking parents. But then when you come up, you realize these motherfuckers really don't have my best interest at heart.
Okay. I just heard something like that too. Yeah, keep the people. You have a choice of who your friends are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you don't have a choice of your family.
You don't have a choice for your family, but you have a choice of who you put around you. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
And if you put, if you're iron, you put some more iron around each other. Iron sharpens iron.
Yeah, that's what they say. But like I said, I came from a big family, and it took me a long time to learn that they didn't have my best interests at heart. So stop fucking with them.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Long story short, terrible story, but that's the truth. Like I'm only surrounding myself with people that are happy with themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they don't see my growth, and I don't see other people's growth as hate or
Right.
something to be jealous about, because I'm good. Like for instance, like I don't judge people for what they have, what they don't have, or what they're doing and what they don't do.
Right.
And like this is cat, like when he always see me, he be like, "Yo, you don't look like the type of guy to own the Tesla." And I want to say this so bad, like, bruh, you know what? The way you dress, I wouldn't think that everywhere you go, you need to get a ride. You know what I'm saying? To go get your shit together. Like you worry about your clothes and shit, but your transport, you have no transportation. You know what I mean? Oh, I don't say shit like, damn, bruh, what's up with your hairline? Your daddy look like LeBron James or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Why don't you get your daddy to get you some fucking hair plugs or some shit? I don't do that. I don't judge a book by it, because everybody got their own situation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like when my teeth was fucked up, I know I had a gap on the side and the front. Give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you're able to do better, you do better. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? But people got to deal with the hand that they dealt. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta
Everybody's
learn how
dealing
to
with it.
handle money too. Handling money is a
That
skill.
is true.
It's a skill that a lot of people, they're not taught. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm kind of self-taught about handling money. You know, are you self-taught about handling money? Kind of.
I guess you could say my dad played a part in that, but yeah. After that, then you can only be taught to a certain level,
Right.
and then you grow on your own from that.
Right.
Because whoever taught you only know to a certain level as well.
True.
And then if they're not doing as better than your mind can perceive, then it's time for you to start learning some more stuff, right?
Right.
And there
Right.
you go.
You know, so I learned how to handle money on my own. You know what I'm saying? And I've blown a lot of fucking money, bro. You know,
feel you.
to learn how to handle that money, you know, and it's a skill.
What-
You got to fucking learn that skill. You got to be disciplined within that skill.
Yeah,
you know?
with money is only two options: spend it or save it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Saving it is kind of like
Well,
making it.
spending it is not an option because you have to spend money to live. But saving is an option. You know what I'm saying? And some people choose not to save. They see materialistic in front of them and they go for it. You know what I'm saying? Or they can't see the future of better in front of the future of better now. You know what I mean?
I see what you're getting at.
And it's a skill. You got to teach yourself that shit.
Yeah.
But
agree with
I
that.
honestly, I feel that same way. You know what I mean about you. You can't hate on people. When you were saying that, it made me feel like, yeah, I don't hate on people either. You know what I'm saying? Because you come up, we come up. In the
That is
comedy
true.
scene, that's how I feel. I come up, you come up, you come up, I come up. We make each other look better. Because we in the dark over here, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and it's time for us to come to the light.
It's
Because
an uphill battle as a comedian.
it's definitely an uphill battle, bro. And we're in Louisiana, so we're not known for comedy
No, we're
at
not.
all. But we should be. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's a lot. It's a lot of comedy.
We're
going
a
on
number
out here.
one tourist attraction in the world. In the world, bro. New
Yeah.
Orleans is in the world. How are we not known for our comedy down here? So
Not enough.
that's what everything's about now. You know what I mean?
Right.
We deserve to sell tickets for our craft that we work hard at.
Yeah.
You
we
know,
do.
and that shit's hard as it is. We run our shows and stuff, and we just do what we can.
Right.
You know, but we're not like one of these bigger scenes where people always come. I guess you know, but we get good crowds. You know what I'm saying? At our open mics and everything, so we get to fucking like really craft our jokes.
That is true. I love. That's what I like about going to the open mics, because every night, almost every night, somewhere in the city, there's an open mic, and the good part about that is like you could just take one joke, one bit, and do it the same way or differently, preferably.
Yeah,
Preferably to people who go to the open mics all the time. You can do the same bit and do it differently, and actually stretch it out. You know what I mean?
stretch it, throw another punchline
Yeah,
in
put something
there.
else in it, you know,
know,
and then you can take
or-
all the bits and pieces from night to night and put them together and make one long bit.
Yeah, and it's a puzzle, bro. That's why I love
Yeah.
comedy. You know, it's a puzzle we figure out, and I'm glad we have so many fucking mics that we get to go do. You
Yeah.
know, because we have that opportunity.
That is a blessing.
It is a blessing to have that. It be a tourist attraction too, because that's what we get, bro. We get a lot of tourists at our show. A lot of tourists at our shows.
That's a good thing.
It is.
That's a good
You know
thing.
what I mean? We get to work on putting like I go to other places and I form a joke for that state, and when they come here, I get to tell them that joke, makes them feel part of the room and shit like that.
That's cool.
You know?
That's cool.
It's a building thing, and we get to have that. You know?
I wish it was more.
No, you doing great, bro. You started doing your own shows for a little while and stuff.
Yeah, it was fun too. We had some really good crowds. We had some really good comics come to grace the stage. Yeah. I like producing shows. I like all the spots in the show, whether it's hosting, opening up one of the features, or headlining and stuff. A few months ago, I did a show, and it was crazy. Duke was there.
Yeah.
Brandon was there, and
Haynes.
yes, and Mark Caesar was there. And what's crazy was I don't think none of them thought that I was gonna do like a whole hour.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like they didn't, because I came out. Duke was telling my girl, I didn't know B-Dub had that much material.
Yeah.
Because like at the open mics, you only get to see 3 to 5 minutes.
Right.
At the most 7, but it's like I have a long catalog of material, bro. Like there's a lot of stuff that you haven't seen.
Yeah, but you need to come to my mic more often, bro.
Well,
Tuesday nights, man.
I be trying, bro.
You're
but I'm
saying
gonna be
3
honest
to 5 minutes. I give 7 to 10 sometimes.
I honestly I be trying, bro. But like by the time the show starts, the day has worn on me.
Yeah,
and
I
then,
understand.
You know, I need my energy, and if I haven't like taken a nap, I'm getting older, bro.
Yeah.
If I haven't taken a nap, you know what I'm saying, by 8 o'clock, I will have no energy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, and I'm known for energy, so it's like if I don't have the energy to come and be my usual self, I've learned that it kind of not makes no sense for me to go, because like you're not gonna get the same B-Dub that you used to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then when I come down, people looking at me like, "What happened?" I ain't have no energy. You know what I'm saying?
Tired
Nobody's gonna care about that.
I get that too, bro. You know, I'm a high energy comic. You know what I'm saying? But I also been recently. I read a lot, and one of the books I've been reading was telling me to slow down in the book. You know what I'm saying? So I've been recently trying to slow down and make those lines that I got hit harder in a slower pace, and it's been working.
Okay.
And the control, it's more controlled. You know what I'm saying? Because I can get excited and go off. And it'd be funny, you know what I mean? But also to slow it down and make those punchlines punch harder and get those laughs and draw them out. I've been seeing it. It's nice. You know what I'm saying? It's
okay.
Yeah. So you ever read comedy books?
I have.
Which ones?
I do.
Which ones you do?
There's you're gonna put me on the spot. I can't remember all the names.
Okay.
One of them was the Comedy Bible. There's some.
I heard about the Comedy Bible.
Some book named by. I forget the name. It's been so long since I read them.
Yeah.
But I read a few books here and there.
I got Mastering Comedy or some shit like that. It's a good one, bro. Okay. It says I like doing that. I got like a writing one too that I started in the pandemic while reading it, and it helped me a lot with my writing, forming the jokes and stuff like that. It really does. Reading, I feel, helps your brain develop your jokes.
I do too.
In a different sense. In a creative sense. It opens up that like a space or something.
I believe reading the books, comedy books. It's another way of delivering your material in an option that you didn't know that existed before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it opens up your minds to different ways of performing.
Yeah.
You know, I take it for what it's worth, and I look at and I try to match it with my energy. Like I get with some people who are like, okay, try this, and if you do it like this and you do it like that, I'll take that in consideration. Yeah. But at the end of the day, when I'm on stage, you know what I'm saying? I deliver what feels good to my heart. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I've recently learned I don't want to do another show sober at all. I'm sorry, I don't want to do it, cause like my thoughts just don't connect the way they do after I've had a certain amount of Crown and a certain amount of herbal essence. You
Yeah.
feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like my train of thought, the words, they just connect. It's like I could just throw a handful of words up in the air and then put them together and do like a 10, 15, 30-minute set without even looking at my notes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of being on stage is attitude. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
it
And
is.
mindset. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
Like the night I did that hour, bro, I didn't even look at my notes before I went up there, yo.
Yeah.
I didn't even do that. But like when I go to an open mic and I only have like 3 minutes, I'm scrambling, looking at my notes. Okay, if I do this one, I can do that one. Because it's like I got a lot of options, but I don't have a lot of time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But then when I'm like, oh, yo, I was like, how much I'm telling? It's like, man, do your thing. You the headliner. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I did a whole hour, not even trying. The first, Mark could tell you, Duke could tell you the first 20 minutes, off the top of the head, no material.
Yeah.
No material, just off the top of my head. Like, yeah, I got it like that.
I
But I'll
like
never have an
stuff that too.
opportunity
When you can
like that.
develop your style to where you could walk in a room and hit them with room jokes and just talk about what happened in the room and stuff like that first, and don't even touch what you got.
Yeah.
It helps
You
so
stretch
much.
it out, yeah.
Helps
I mean,
so much. So tell me this: do you have did you ever in school get on stage or have any early influences on stage?
Not while I was in school. Honestly, I had an opportunity in my last year in high school to get on stage because people was like, well, what you want to be? And I was like, I want to be a comedian, but we had a talent show. And I'm like, but they're not going to let me curse, so I don't want to. What kind of shit is that? And then some guy trying to hit me with some kind of metaphor like, well, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. Okay. Well, I ain't ready right now, motherfucker.
Yeah.
How about that?
People who say that shit too, they're not ready either.
Yeah, they ain't ready either. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I think he got booed off the stage or some shit.
Oh,
You know
shit.
what I mean? With his little necktie and vest and shit.
So
Like,
tell me this: when was the first time you ever got on stage? What?
all right, it was 96. It was in
You remember it?
yeah, it was 90. I got booed off the stage. I said some old lame ass Michael Jackson joke that somebody wasn't feeling. It was a room full of black people too. Like damn. And what's crazy is I don't want to talk about that.
Talk
part.
about it, dog.
Nah. But okay, so I go in. I brought my homie from up the street, and I had my parents with me, and that shit crazy. It's like I have a
You
set
had your
of parents.
parents at the first.
So
at
look,
your, oh
I
my
have my parents so old, bruh. It's like everybody think they my great grandparents. You know what I'm saying? And like all through school, is that your grandma? Your great grandma? No, motherfucker, that's my mom. And plus, she was still a freak in her old age. Oh, never mind. But nah, I get there. I say some lame ass Michael Jackson joke. Somebody Sandman me from the back of the room.
Oh shit.
I'm sitting there like a deer in the fucking headlights, bro. Like, my first show, I get the heckle and shit. I
You
got
got
stuck.
the oh shits on stage.
But, so look,
That's the worst, bro. When it goes
is the
black.
worst. It's the worst. It's the worst. So I got booed off stage, and then like that shit didn't sit well with me, yo.
Mm-hmm.
So and some other comic.
Where was it? You remember where?
Yeah,
it
it
was?
was at the Travel Lodge in Kenner. There was this one dude. His name was Kenneth something. Little light skinned dude was giving a once a month show. He was hosting, bringing cats in from out of
Okay.
town. Like I said, he used to sell that shit out. But yeah, like I said, the shit didn't sit well with me, and I was like, yo, I think I'm gonna go back next month. And this other comic, his name was Fat Nat. I don't know if he not around no more right now, but he was like, yo, I'm gonna work with you, run some shit by me, and we gonna hit these open mics and see if they work. So that's what we did for the next month. And then I went back and I talked about dude for like 5-10 minutes, and then I got off stage.
Nice.
I don't even know who the fuck it was, but I just made up somebody in my mind that I'm gonna talk about.
Okay.
And that's what I did. Cause
You
yeah,
didn't-
that shit didn't sit.
You didn't get booed?
No, I ain't get booed,
They-
man. I got laughs, bro. I got laughs. Cause like I don't know, I had some kind of vengeance in my head to
Yeah.
whoever the fuck that was Sandman and me in the back.
Yeah.
And so, like, as soon as I got on stage, they was playing the music. I was like, fuck that, cut the music right now. We're going to talk about this sandbag motherfucker from last show. And then, so, yeah, I just went in on that shit with that energy because he was like, yo, you got to have that energy. That's one of the first times people was telling me about, my energy and stuff. So that's what I did. He was like, yo, tell me how you feel about that shit. You know what I mean? Write the shit down, and then we're going to meet up tomorrow. And then, so I did it. And then that's what I did. When we met up the next day, I read it. And he was like, but say it with feel. Tell me how you really motherfucking feel. And that's what I did. And when I did like that, he was like, yo, you got to keep that same energy when you was on stage.
Oh, you got to keep it real in black rooms, period.
That is true.
You got to keep it a black room. If you ain't ready, they'll eat your ass alive.
That is true.
They will fucking eat you up, boy.
That is true.
I love fucking Kermit Ruffins. You ever got to do Kermit's place?
Yeah, that was dope. It was dope. It was fun. I think I did like 13 minutes and stuff. Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, Kermit's was good. I did a place last night. It was a jazz club, bruh, and it was nice. It was a small little bitty crowd, but they liked me,
That's what's up, man. I mean, do your thing, bro.
I
I will never have that feeling of being worried when I walk into a black room.
I'm not. That's the thing. I feel more at home now in a black room than any other room.
Word.
It's nice.
That's
You know what I'm saying? Because black people come to laugh or come to be like, oh, you suck. You know what I'm saying? There's no in between. And that's what I love about those rooms. There's no fucking in between. You know what I mean? There's really not, Because I've seen motherfuckers like get into that bomb mode in a black room, and it's not good. You know what I'm saying? They just keep digging themselves deeper and deeper and deeper.
Yeah.
It is over with, So how about this? What's your first influence to comedy? What made you look at comedy like, I think I want to try this?
So, which is crazy is, I was like not even supposed to be listening to comedy. I forgot what age I was, but it was one of those ages where my parents didn't want me to listen to this shit because they didn't want it to influence me. But they listening to this shit so I can hear it. You know what I'm saying? Loud as fuck. And then as a kid, I'm making excuses to come in the kitchen to see what the fuck's going on. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like it was around the time Eddie Murphy Raw had first came out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking at this shit and I'm seeing this one light on this one dude. I can't remember exactly what he's saying, but every other word they laughing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That stuck out in my mind. You know what I'm saying? And fast forward some years, like as I'm going.
What did you say? How old you were?
I don't remember. It had to been somewhere around 8 or 9. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm visioning the pajama onesie I had on with socks and shit. So it had to have been somewhere around there, 8 or 9. But then like fast forward into some years, when my mom was cleaning up, she didn't always play music. She played like Red Fox. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I'm listening to it. Up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, that's when I started really feeling this shit. That's what I want to do. So I started being a clown like everywhere I went. Yeah. And just doing silly shit. And just over the years it grew. And then when I graduated from high school, I came down here. I found some open mics. And then boom. That's when I started first with Red Bean, Carrie, and Nature Boy.
Shout out to fucking Howlin' Wolf.
Yeah. Shout out to Howlin' Wolf. We started off, just doing shows and stuff. A few competitions came through. I got on them. I stopped doing competitions because I realized it's a popularity thing. Whoever brings the most people in the crowd.
Isn't that wild?
I'm like, I'm good on that. I'm like, I don't, because like one time I performed I don't know, I just went hard in the paint. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah. I went hard in the paint. And then after I got off stage, everybody like, because even who brought the dude, people who came out for them to laugh, he brought a room full of people. His people was laughing at me hard as fuck. Yeah. And when I got off stage, everybody like, man, that was funny as shit, man. That's funny as shit, bro. You better win, bro. You better win. I ain't win. I got fucking second place, bro.
Hey, bro, look, I understand how that feels, though.
Bro, and ever since then, I was like, you know what? I ain't doing no more competitions. Like, I'm good on that shit.
That shit is tricky, bro. It's you think you go in there and you like, because you level of skill or whatever. Say I did the Battle of the Bayou this year, and I got past the first round. Only white dude to get past the first round. and then I got knocked out by Sherby. You know what I'm saying? But the people in the crowd is another thing too, because the week before we got Duke Relly. So the crowd is Duke Relly's family. You understand what I'm saying? The crowd is Duke Relly's family, dog.
It's exactly what I'm talking about.
So I did a joke that I did the week before, which I shouldn't have touched. You know what I'm saying? That's my fault for not realizing that. I did the joke again, and it didn't pop. It didn't pop. They didn't like it, you know. But I still brought them back. You know what I mean? Like, I'm good at always bringing the crowds back. But I didn't win because I wasn't flawless. Because going against Shervy, one of the most popular comics in our scene. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You have to be flawless going against Shervy. You know what I mean? Because a mediocre set from Shervy is fucking fire. You know what I mean?
I agree.
It is. You know, and he did a good job that night. He didn't, you know, he was consistent with his laughs, and I fucked up. Even though, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, the competitions are, it's tricky. I like them. They're fun. You know what I'm saying? They can be fun, but
More stage time or whatnot.
they could be aggravating too.
Also, you know what? People don't realize I don't want to say the intensity, but the train of thought, like in that moment of being on stage, after you deliver that one, you know what I mean?
That first one.
That first one. It's like, then the next one, because you can have all your stuff written down, but like, I don't want to sound robotic when I'm up there.
Right.
I want the shit to sound sporadic. So
Right.
I just want it to be in my head, figure that shit out when I get up there. But like sometimes you don't have that right connection.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or the right train of thought to make it flawless. You can always bring it back, but bringing it back isn't the same of just being flawless from beginning, middle to the end.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And to have that perfect one, it's like a combination. You know what I mean? You figure it out in the moment. Like you said,
You do.
know, like you said, that one little bit you kind of fumbled on and stuff. And I get it. I fumble a lot. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But like to get it right every time, you know what I'm saying? And every time sometimes
Well, they
make
just
you fumble.
heard me say it the week before. What I think you're getting at, though, I get it. Like, I understand what you're saying. Like, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do most of the time until 5 minutes before I get on that stage, or the person's gone, like whoever's before me. Unless I'm going first, the person before me, if they say something I could riff off, I'll go off of that for a little while. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't exactly know what's about to come out of my mouth, but when it does, it's to the point where it's structured. And
Right.
that's what I really like. You know,
I feel
that's
that.
and it's a good skill. I like seeing my skills sharpen
I feel
over
that.
time.
I
you
feel
know?
what you're saying, and that's another reason why I said I'm not gonna do another sober set, because
Yeah.
I don't get to see my true skills
Well, that's
on
your
display.
that's your fucking comfortable spot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I would get high before I would go on stage. I used to, but I don't really do that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? I ended up. Sometimes I can. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I can't, but I'm not getting like fucked up. I don't drink at all. You know, especially before I get on stage. But that's my comfortable spot.
Right.
You got to find your comfortable spot, and if that's your comfortable spot and that's where you perform the best at, then fucking get there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Fucking get there. That's awesome. I like hearing how you were influenced through what your parents were putting on and
Word.
and getting to see like Raw at a young age. I dig that. Mine was kind of like that. I remember my first one was Ron White. You know
I
Ron
remember
White?
Ron White.
Ron
Yeah.
White, I was sitting in front watching the WB. You know what I mean? And that Blue Collar tour came on, and Ron White's on stage, and me too. I didn't know what was happening, but I liked it. You know what I mean? Like, it's
Right.
Ron White. I'm watching Ron White, and he's killing tater fucking salad. He's killing on stage, and I'm like, this is the shit. And then Jeff Foxworthy came out, and I was like, what happened?
You must be a redneck.
Yeah, I was like, what happened? I didn't realize. I was like, what was this? As a young person, like, I recognized the switch, and I switched off the television because I was like, this isn't what I was just watching. And no offense to Jeff Foxworthy, you're a legend. But I was like, as a child, I knew what kind of comedy I liked, I think, but I didn't even know what it was.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that really... as kids, we get that forms us too. You know what I'm saying? We didn't know it then, but that's a good influence. You know what I mean? It kind of forms where you go with your comedy. You know. Oh.
Yeah, you was talking about me not coming to your show, but look, like I said, sometimes another thing that I don't know if you experience this, at not just at your shows, but at other open mics. Um, Sometimes listening to other people kills my vibe, bro. You know what I
Sometimes
mean? Like,
it depends on who it is.
um, I'm just gonna say it depends on what they saying when they on stage.
That too.
That's how, cause like who you are to me don't matter. But like when you on stage, if you're not doing what you know what I mean?
Well, that's what I mean.
Okay.
Who's saying what? Because I fucking know basically everybody's. I see everybody's sets. For the most part in our scene, I see a lot of people's sets. You know what I mean? So I know when I can walk out the room or when I should walk out the room
feel you,
or when
man.
I can take a break. If I got a comic that I know I can trust up there, you know,
Word.
to handle a room for 10 minutes while I go take a smoke.
Oh, you
break.
talking about as producing? I'm just talking
Um,
about just in general when I go to like an open mic. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
sometimes
Well, yeah, it's an open mic.
the
You're not gonna
lineup.
listen, you're not gonna listen
But I'm
to
just
everybody.
saying, yeah, the just the lineup. Well, sometimes you know how they are, and it's like, woe is me, woe is me.
Yeah.
I'm dealing with this, and that brings my energy down. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So like I don't want
I
to be
get
rude to
that.
the other comics and stuff, but like, yeah, if I'm outside and I'm trying to keep my energy up, that's what I'm doing because I don't want that
Yeah.
to bring my. And just recently, I got some headphones, so when I do go, I can put my headphones on
Oh,
and block out whatever's
get that.
going on around me. You know what I mean? Because I don't want somebody else low vibration
Yeah.
to kill my high energy. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because that's happened to me before. I love going to Proven Ground. One night they put somebody in front of me that just wasn't bringing it. You know what I mean? They had their low vibrational energy, and it kind of killed my vibe. And I was like, damn, I knew I should have got here earlier,
Yeah.
so I could have signed up first. But yeah, and I went up, and the vibe just continued like the drive, like
The energy in that
yeah.
room shifts so much. It's that room right there was the first big bomb I took.
word.
You know what I mean? It was horrible. You know what I'm saying? When you bomb at fucking High Ho, bro. When you bomb over there, it's a bomb, dog. Because it's, for one, they got that bright ass light on you, and if you're a new comic, you know what I'm saying? That shit's fucking intimidating off top.
What about the stage?
The stage
7
is
feet
high.
off the
Yeah.
ground.
And
That didn't intimidate you?
It feels like you're standing on a mountain, and then you got a bunch of people looking up at you, not laughing at what you're saying for the longest 3 minutes of your life. And then when I got off stage, the one punchline I had, the comic behind me used it and made fun of me. You know what I'm saying?
I bet you don't forget that.
No, dude, it was so fucking bad. I was like, and I had my girlfriend in the time in the room too. I was like, this is. I'm never bringing her anywhere again. Like, I didn't.
I'm sure that's what she said too. He's never gonna bring me anywhere. This is over.
No, it was over too late. I'd say that shit went on too far. But no, that's a room you gotta learn how to fucking do. You know what I mean? The energy shifts in that bitch from back and forth. If they don't fucking like you, bro, it's a intense energy they throw at you, and you know you're not being liked.
Yeah. So, but my remedy, like I said, headphones, so I won't really so I won't listen to nobody else.
Yeah.
Right. And or just stay out the room until it's my turn.
No, we all have our own process.
Yeah.
I like that. You know what I'm saying? We have to have our own process. I have a process before I get on stage. I have music that I listen to. I have to get in a mind
part of my
frame.
process, too.
You know what I'm saying? Look, getting ready from the point I start taking a shower and everything, there's a whole process to that night. You know what I'm saying? You look at her, do you do that same
I
shit?
do.
Yeah, from the point I fucking start to get ready, it's like leave me alone time. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm getting in this mind frame and I'm getting myself together, and I don't want to be fucked with, you know, because there is a process that I go through on a daily fucking basis to get myself to that point to go do that.
I feel that.
Yeah.
And honestly, that's kind of what I was saying. If I and part of my process is having the energy.
Yeah.
And if I don't have it, but yeah, I do that. I listen to a certain list of songs. And I start drinking at a certain amount of time,
Yeah.
and then I start smoking at a certain amount of time, and then it just all comes together.
Yeah.
If something like is
it's-
off,
It's to create that moment that
Right.
you know about. You know what I mean? To give yourself that kick you need. And
Word.
yeah, every comic should have that process.
man, I love doing comedy. I love making people laugh. I like when people come up to me and like, "That was funny." Like, yeah, it's the shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like it. I've been having an off and on relationship with comedy for a long time. For instance, like I do it for like a year or two for a long time, and then I stop for like 2-3 years, and then I come back. And but I'm gonna be honest with you, that was probably mostly because at the time I was trying to figure out my
You've been
life.
pretty consistent since the pandemic, since we restarted.
Word. Well, like I was getting to that. You know what I'm saying? I was saying my previous inconsistency was because I was happy with myself, but probably not how I had made decisions up to a certain point,
Yeah.
and things were going in my life. Because if you believe it or not, currently we all are the sum of our past decisions.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Like our past decisions led us to here.
I was talking to Dirty Mouth about that, and I watch preaching a lot. I like pastors, and T.D. Jakes is my man. And
Okay.
I'm serious. But he was saying that, like, when you're born looking like who birthed you, but when you die looking like your decisions. And I was like, yo, that shit hit me. Like it hit you just now, you know what I'm saying? That shit hit the fuck out of me. You know?
I can get with that.
Yeah. And that's what you're saying, like
Yeah.
but we can. The one beautiful thing is we can change that. That goes
Yeah.
back to what I was talking about. I went through, fucking like health. Like I let my health go down.
Yeah.
So I made one decision to get better in one part of my life, but it took down another part. So now I'm trying to balance that back out, bring the Libra out of me, and balance that shit out. We go
That's
back.
what's up.
See how we circled that shit back around.
Back around to astrology and shit.
And health. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Health.
Yeah.
Yeah, I dig that. You got anything? Any message you want to put out there for anybody or young comics or anything?
No, I have no young message for young comics. I'm too busy trying to give myself a message on a daily basis.
There you go. That's a message in itself.
Yeah.
Work on yourself.
Work on yourself. And I ain't gonna lie, in the last 3 years, I've been working a lot on myself. Because, all right, I just, like you said, we both come from a grass cutting past and shit. And recently, this year, I think in March, I sold my business.
Yeah.
And I retired from cutting grass. I spent like 14 years working for my dad, 16 years working for myself. I've had enough of that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now it's time for me to do what I want to do.
I didn't even want to cut
with my
my
life.
grass this year, dude.
Bruh. I feel you on that.
I still got a fucking weed eat in my yard.
Bro. You just used the weed eater?
No, I haven't used it yet. It's high. It's high.
bet.
I rolled
So
that
you
shit
haven't
over.
cut it
I rolled
this
it
whole
over.
year?
I rolled it over.
What is that? What is that?
With my lawnmower, I rolled it over, but I've only weed eaten it twice, so it's
Okay.
long right now, you know. And
I just got a mental picture of that.
yeah, it's not good. I'm just telling you, it's not good.
I feel you, bro.
But damn that, my health and wellness is more important than cutting the fucking grass right now.
Yeah, I mean, but cutting the grass could help.
It could no, it definitely is. Get me a little sweat going, bro. Grabbing that weed eater is a special discipline too. And this year, like after cutting grass, like I didn't want to fucking do it. I was doing that shit for fucking years, and just this year, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take off as much as possible. You know, just a break year. You know what I'm saying? And get other shit together in
That's
life.
what's Sometimes it's good. You gotta stop doing one thing to do another thing. You know
Fuck
what I mean?
yeah.
Cause like, if I would still been cutting grass, I would have never got my new teeth.
Yeah.
Because the time it would take for me to recover. Right now, I'm still in recovery. I've been in recovery since August. I don't know, 10th.
Yeah, it takes a while.
Yeah, it takes a while.
It's gonna take longer than that, bro.
Yeah, well, I think November 10th, I'm going to get my permanents. The permanent set that they're gonna put in,
Okay.
they're gonna be custom.
Oh, you talking about the recovery from the teeth thing?
Yeah, the
Yo,
recovery from a teeth.
Thought you meant from cutting grass.
Oh,
the tiredness.
nah.
The mental fuck it.
Yeah, well, I mean, the only thing that I've done is just from that differently is I've been like you said, I've been able to come to more mics and stuff. You know what I mean? Because that took a toll on me too. After getting up from 5 in the morning, working to 12 or 1, that son done whipped my ass so much I don't have the energy to do anything. Right. Especially even that like I work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but it affected any shows that I wanted to do Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So it's like it reduced my opportunities to get on stage.
You got to get up at 5 in the morning,
bruh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did it for a year, dude, and I had to make that decision. It was a tough decision, and I left it up to him. And he showed me one day, like I had to my zero turn like broke down on me, and I had to push this bitch up, and it was like I didn't realize there was a thing where you can unlock
release the brakes,
oh my
the
God.
neutral.
I didn't realize you could unleash that. I'm up the fucking trailer. I mean, dog. And I was like, it was like, it was like, all right, God, I get it. You know, I don't need to be doing this shit no more. I'm done. I'm finished.
Sound like somebody need to be paying more attention to the instruction manual.
I bought it secondhand. We ain't get an instruction
manual. All right. That's when Google come in handy.
Yeah, well, I know now. We actually after.
Yo, that would have blew my high so bad. Yeah, that would have been my last day too. I'm like, fuck this shit. It's too hot for this shit.
Yeah, it was early in the morning too.
Oh my God.
I was done. Bro. Man, thank you for coming in today, brother. What you got? Anything to plug right now? Anything in the future? Anything all the way down the line?
Okay, 2 shows coming up that I know of. This Saturday at Jinx on the 24th, 8 o'clock.
Hell yeah.
And then Sunday, where at?
You got you on my show, Bière Bar this Sunday. This is
Sunday.
coming out. It's coming out next week, so it'll be past then already. But still, I got you on my show,
That's
bro.
What's up. Appreciate that.
There's no problem, brother. Anything else in the future? You said something about maybe next week. Well,
you know what? I did get a gig. As Tulane's mascot, Andrew.
Okay.
So my first gig with that will be this Saturday at 4 o'clock. So,
oh shit! You gonna be the mascot?
I'm gonna be the mascot.
Oh my God, that shit's gonna be hot as fucking that costume.
Nah, it's not that hot. It's just a hat and the covering.
All right.
Made out of foam. It's pretty cool.
All right.
You know, I'm gonna wear some I don't know what I'm gonna wear. I'm not that many clothes. I don't know, cause I don't plan on being hot.
What? You're gonna be the mascot though? Tulane is like a pelican or some shit.
Yeah,
huh?
no, it's actually a crawfish.
It's a crawfish? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Tulane's a crawfish?
Yeah.
Are they gonna put you in a crawfish?
Okay.
They gonna put you in a crawfish, dog.
They gonna put me in a crawfish outfit, but actually, it's,
I love that.
My bad. I should have said this. I think I worded it wrong. I am going to be the mascot for Jam Nola.
Jam Nola.
And they're hiring me to be at the Tulane games, home games.
Okay.
I said that wrong. So, yeah, I'm going to be Jam Nola's mascot, which is the crawfish.
There you go.
Andrew. Right. Yeah, cut out all the other shit. Because I don't want to get fired. Before I start.
Yeah, go get fired. It'll be all right. But go check them out. Go holla at B-Dub at the Tulane
y'all can follow
games.
me on Instagram at B-Dub Get Paid. No, I ain't rich. I just like the money in my hand. You can follow me on Instagram at William B-Dub Weathersby on Facebook. Look, I had a Facebook page, B-Dub Get Paid. Right?
Yeah.
And you know how you sponsor shit online? I spent, for your shows, man, I spent upwards of $3,000, $4,000. And them motherfuckers gonna shut down my page talking about we don't believe you a real person.
Wow.
After I done spent money with you like that, you gonna tell me I'm not a real person? Well, why you ain't say that shit before I spent that fucking money?
Yeah, that's wild.
I don't like that shit. And then now every time they took the page away from me. Every time I try to log back in, they like, we are reviewing the documents that you sent in. We'll get back to you. It's been 3 years, bro.
Wow.
3 years. I have all my documents and shit in order. But yeah, that's the reason why I don't have a Facebook page called B-Dub Get Paid.
Wow. Well, I appreciate you coming in. Yeah, if y'all ever in town, listen, I got a headlining spot at Comedy House New Orleans, October 16th. Go buy your tickets at Comedy House NOLA. If you're ever in town Tuesday nights, come to another bar. I do a great show, great open mic every Tuesday night, man. At last Sunday of the month, you coming to the What the Fuck Are They Yelling comedy show. I got B-Dub on this month. Come holler at me over there at Bière Bar. And you can follow me at Pickles House 504. You guys, thank y'all for tuning in to Pickles House today. Thank you, B-Dub, for coming in, brother.
Sure, not a problem.
Y'all take it easy.